Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Beyond the Standard. Now this is the week before the DEMA Show. Yes, our big Diving Equipment and Marketing Association trade show, the largest trade show in the world for dive professionals. Since it's the week before the DEMA Show, I wanted to do an episode that spoke to you, gave you some tips, techniques, something that would empower you for those 10,000 plus of us who are going to go to the show. And it struck me. The number one tool I can do is to teach you how to use the DEMA Show app that is available to everybody going to the show for free. Now, why is this so important? Because we are spending a lot of money to bring ourselves or our staff to the DEMA Show. The DEMA Show is so big. We're talking over 650 exhibitors. We're talking over 300 seminars and presentations. Now, a show that size, you are going to need efficiency and effectiveness to get through all that needs to happen in a 4-day period. Some people are even staying less than 4 days. So the DEMA Show app was designed to help you through this. And I am really impressed by what DEMA has done. Every year this app gets better, and every year there's just more features to it. So I want to show you what this app can do and how it will absolutely change the way that you do the DEMA Show experience. So here we go. Okay, so the first thing you're going to want to do is go to the App Store and you're going to type in the DEMA Show. You'll find it come up right away, and there it is. All right, so once you open up the app, you're going to see a whole bunch of icons up at the top. This is your dashboard, and then you're going to see these same icons on this home screen down below. First thing is you're going to get a little welcome screen. That welcome screen tells you about the app. And that way you can read through it, see what it's got going on, what some of the features are. And it also gives you the opportunity to set up your profile. So we're going to set this up real quick. Okay, one of the first icons you're going to see is the My Schedule. Now with the My Schedule, everything you've got recorded on the schedule is going to be in here. So let's say you wanted to make something on the schedule. So for instance, I'm going to go see my Aqualung rep, and that appointment is for Thursday at 1 o'clock. I can come in here to Thursday and I can just push this plus sign up in the upper right, and then I can go ahead and record all the details for that meeting. However, I'll show you another way that you can do it that I like, and that is by going to the Exhibitors, which is the next one over. And on the Exhibitors, you can find the organization or agency or corporation or whatever that you want to go visit. And so with this, I'm going to look for just anything here on them. Regulators breathing, there's Aqualung right there. So that brings them up, and then I have a whole bunch of things on the left that I can do. First of all, star them will get them to be recorded as a place that I want to go visit at some point during my time at the show. So that would be recorded. That check mark right there lets me know that I have visited them, and this will be helpful when you're doing your plans. So you can mark that. Now how to make the appointment? I simply hit this calendar here. And with that calendar, now I get to say what I'm going to do. All right, so I'm meeting my rep at the Aqualung booth, and then I click here to put the day that I'll do it and the time. Once I've done that, I hit done. Now, let's see if it recorded. We go back to our home, go back to my schedule, go to Thursday, and there it is. The meeting with Aqualung at 1 o'clock on Thursday. So every appointment in your calendar you will see, it will show up. And if you'll notice here, all the locations will be listed too if you put in the locations. Okay, so here we are with the Aqualung exhibitor, and you'll see all these icons over on the left-hand side. They might not make sense to you right now. All you got to do is hit that question mark down at the bottom, and it will expand into what each one of these icons are. So first is Add to Bookmarks. Just hit that, and that is going to show that this is a place that you want to see, that you want to visit, that you want to go to. And then the check mark after that is that you can mark that you have gone there, and that will remove it from your to-do and a place to go see. The share that you see here will actually allow you to share this with friends that you have an appointment or it's a place that you want to go to. Edit your notes. That's simply for you to take notes during the meeting or during your time in the booth or during your time at a seminar. You would be doing that notes feature right there, typing this up. You can save these notes and look at that little envelope there. It means you can email that. Add to Schedule is the next one where that calendar icon is. The little sign icon here is Get Directions, and this is one of my favorite features. You get to put where you are now and where the place is that you want to go to. So let's say we are at the Divers Alert Network booth. We're going to hit that, and it's going to show us how to get from the Dan booth to the Aqualung booth with a route on the show floor. That makes it so easy to get to your appointments, to get to the next place that you want to go visit. It's really awesome. And then finally is Locate on Map. So they have multiple booths. You pick where they're at, and it will find them on the map. All right, so our next icon is going to be the Maps feature. Now this is an overall show floor plan of the DEMA exhibit hall. You'll notice that you can zoom in, you can scroll, and the things that you have starred, like we did for Aqualung already, for our appointment with them, will highlight as a place that you want to visit. Now here's another really great feature. Up in the right-hand corner, you're going to see this funnel. That funnel allows you to do by categories a filter. So we pull down on the categories. Let's say that you wanted to find out all the places that were offering live-aboard travel. You'd select Dive Boat Live Aboard, go back to your map, and voila. All of the exhibitors that have some type of dive boat travel will be highlighted on your map. Next icon is going to be the Events feature. So when we hit the Events feature, this is going to be all of the seminars that are taking place. Now these are both DEMA-sponsored seminars as well as exhibitor-sponsored seminars. You can browse them by day and see what's going on, and hit each day of the week and see what it is that you would like to attend. When you find something that you'd like to attend, you'd simply asterisk that. So if I want to see the Dan Instructor Trainer update, I'm going to put that little star next to it. Once I do that, it automatically goes to my calendar. I can take notes. I can share that I'm going to go to that event. I can even rate the event after I've seen it. Rating the event is a great thing because it lets DEMA know what is popular and what is not. You can even browse by track. So you want to look at imaging, marketing, operations, sales. All the tracks here are listed, and then you'll see the presentations for those specific tracks. All right, next is the speakers icon. That speakers icon is going to take you to a page that has all of the DEMA-sponsored seminar presenters on the page. Now you can also search for other speakers that are doing other presentations. Let's check for me. And sure enough, there's my two presentations that I'll be speaking on: Lead the Culture of Change and Sell the Culture of Change. So you just highlight that. You look, you'll see where it's located, when it is. The description of it is listed there. And then you can put a star next to it, and that will go on your timeline, on your schedule. And then all of the other things that we've seen before with these icons. You can take notes, you can rate the event, the presentation, you can share with others that you're there. Now another great thing that you can do in the speakers area, which I think is wonderful, is that when you are in a presentation and you are reading about the bio of the presenter or whatnot, and you're seeing what they are speaking on, and you click that, you can go down to the bottom, and in some of the presentations, there will be handouts or slides, and they will be downloadable and available to you. All you do is hit that icon, it asks for an access code, and you get that from your speaker. Now, the photo gallery icon allows you to assemble photos of the show. You can take these photos yourself right now, or you can choose pictures that you have. Once you have those photos in the gallery, you can do all kinds of things with them, such as make tweets and post them and share with others. Next is the news icon. And so what the news icon will do is will bring up the latest news items that relate to the tags of the DEMA show. The next icon is Attendees. Now, these are attendees of the DEMA show who have created a profile in the app. It's not all attendees, it's only those that have created a profile in the app. And so what's neat is that you can find people that you know, and you can put a star next to them, and that way you can tell them what presentations you're going to, what exhibits you want to go see, and you can have connectivity to those folks. So here I'm going to check off my buddy Floyd. There's my buddy Patrick. Hey, so let's take a look at my buddy Chris Grace here. So I star next to him. I pull up his profile. Now what I can do is do a friend request. And then the other thing I can do is hit this little handshake icon over here. And it is called Request Meeting. So Request Meeting means that I can send him a little invite to have a meeting with him. And you can see you pull the location, a description, make the time contact that you want to be with him, and then send the invitation. This is an awesome feature. Next up is the social media icon. With that, it's going to bring up feeds from each of the social medias. So here's Twitter. And, hey, I just sent out a tweet. Can't wait to see all my friends at the DEMA show. So that's going to be there as long as I've used the hashtag DEMA show. So any post, any tweet, anything you want to do, use the hashtag DEMA show. Now look, this works for Facebook, it works for LinkedIn, and it works for Instagram. You just have to set those up. The local places icon brings up some local places around the convention center and Orlando in general. You can find attractions, restaurants, etc. The downloads icon is for anything that you have downloaded, such as those handouts or slide presentations from speakers. The Locate Me icon is handy to use when you want to find where you are on the show floor. Just punch in where you are located, and you will find you on the show floor map. The What's On Now icon works during the DEMA show to tell you what is going on at that particular moment in time. Here's another one of my favorite parts of this app, and that is the Quick List icon. The Quick List takes all of the exhibitors that you put a bookmark on or a star on, and it will order them by wherever you want your starting place to be. So once you select where your starting point is, now this could be the entrance or it could be the food court. It doesn't matter. Wherever you want to start your point from, it will put the order and the routes of each place that you want to go visit. So from the beginning, if we hit the route, it'll show you that you just go straight to the Patty booth right from the beginning. But if I want to hit the Greater Fort Lauderdale Convention and Visitors Bureau, that route is going to take me from Patty to the Convention and Visitors Bureau, and so forth. So you just keep going down the list, and you can see all the different places that you want to go. We'll put it in an order which will make it close for you to get to and get to all of the places you want in a real fast manner. When you're done visiting who you visit, just put the check mark next to it. That way you know that you have been there. Now when you go to start your route again at another time, just hit the refresh button and that goes away. The next icon is the notes icon, and that is going to be all of the notes that you have taken during the show. So you can sort them, you can find them, and of course you can send them. The next icon is Show Specials. And so show specials will appear here, and you can pull them up by company, by pavilion, and find the different specials that are being offered. At the bottom is your activity feed. This one's interesting because it ranks the popularity of different exhibitors and presentations that are being selected by people to go see. The Exit to Show List icon basically loads the latest version of the show for you. Up here in the upper right is going to be the settings wheel, and with that you can change your profile, you can do multi-device sync, you can even do push notifications, so this is totally customizable for your liking. Another great thing about this app is that it's a native app, which means that it does not need cellular data nor internet connection for it to function. You can make your way through the show floor without having any of that. So there you have it. I hope you found this tutorial to be enlightening and engaging, and one that you will use this program when you go to the DEMA show. It is going to change the way that you do DEMA. Again, thank you, DEMA, for coming out with such a great product and making it free and available to all of us. You guys rock. Thanks for what you do. By the way, if you're going to the DEMA show, look me up. I'm going to be speaking on 2 separate occasions while there. I'll be on the show all 4 days, and tweet with me, be a friend on the DEMA app with me, and love to meet you. So thanks for being a part of this episode, and remember, go beyond the standard.